When you're ready.
Alright guys, today I want to talk about my passion, which is coaching. Back in 1989, a professor named Ken Hodge taught physical and exercise sciences at the University of New Zealand. Actually ran a study to see if there was any correlation between athletics and character development. In this study he found that sports alone merely provided no character development. Instead it was through the coaching that they received where the development occurred the most. He stated, "Character must be specifically taught versus caught." I think that this speaks volumes of coaching. In 2004, a couple of years later, Michigan State University actually ran a study. This study was to see what were the primary drivers why kids got involved in athletics, why parents brought their kids to athletics. More than half of the people polled actually responded and said it was because they wanted their kids or the kids themselves wanted to interact with their friends. Now, as current coaches, former coaches, current parents, former parents in this room, I think we all want a little bit more out of the coaching experience rather than just a couple hours a day where a kid can have some physical activity with friends. Having played sports and having now coached sports, I think that it's provided immense benefits for myself. Today, I want to inform you guys on 3 important impacts coaching can potentially have on a child's development. Like Professor Hodge had mentioned, the first one is character building. Coaching is a unique environment where it's a fun-loving environment, kids are having fun, but it's also a chance for coaches to teach life lessons. This is the first time some kids might actually have to deal with a little bit of loss, defeat, winning and losing. You know, life lessons in humility, hard work, self-esteem, responsibility. These are things that they need later in life. These are things that are going to be applicable down the road that come in the form of coaching. Like I said, between the lines of the field. And interviewing one of my former coaches, Dan Piscopo, who coached me during T-ball, he actually said a pretty profound statement. They, meaning his coaches, made him a better player by making him a better person. To build off character building, another way that coaches can impact their kids is by setting a positive example. It's a great chance to be a role model, a positive influence, another support system. Many times when you coach a kid, whether it's at T-ball, youth, adolescence, high school, college, they're at a very pivotal time in their life. They're very influential. A lot of things are going on around them, a lot of changes, a lot of big choices that they have to make. It's another chance for a coach to be a support system for them, another positive influence. Unless we've been living under a rock, we all know what's going on with Penn State and that terrible scandal there. But that is just a primary example of how Jerry Sandusky was a great coach on the field. He provided a lot of wins. He was very good for his team in making them produce wins. Obviously, we all know what happened off the field, and that completely trashed his credibility. So setting a positive example is not just defined by if you win or if you lose, but more so the lessons that you teach along the way. Third, and I think one of the most important ones, is an escape from reality. This doesn't apply to all kids, but coaches have a unique ability to help kids, I guess, escape temptations, whether they grow up in, a rundown home, bad family life, damaging environments, influences, peer pressure, things around them that might stray them down the wrong path for kids that don't have a support system. It's a great chance to build a future. I actually want to show you a quick clip from Bob Hurley. Bob Hurley is a basketball coach for St. Anthony's in North Jersey, and I want you to listen to what the kids say about their life and what he actually says about how he teaches and what other coaches say about the way he teaches.
Jersey City is a bad place to be at. A lot of gangs, shooting, people getting stabbed. My mother started doing drugs and all that. My mom, she got HIV. She tested HIV positive. I had dreams about dying or something, or it's just, oh my God.
A lot of the kids playing basketball are trying to survive. They're trying to figure out how they can turn their dreams into reality. That's what Bob Hurley does. And that's what St. Anthony's does.
All the wins that he has on the court pale in comparison to the life lessons that he's taught his kids.
You're supposed to be attempting to gain an education right now, not to turn you into the next guy that plays in the NBA. I don't think there's a kid that left St. Anthony's who doesn't think I'm the most demanding person they've ever come across.
What are you doing? You're standing there doing nothing. You're not playing well. What's the body language right now? Well, guess what? This is not about you. I seem more annoyed at your failure than you do.
All right, I'm going to cut it there just for the sake of time. But you could see how he was teaching life lessons there. He was helping these kids escape from a reality of what their life was, how bad the environment they grew up in was. He was obviously a role model to these kids. It was some tough love there, but maybe that's what those kids had needed. So in conclusion, I hope I showed you guys that coaching is a little bit more than just an outlet for kids to have fun with their friends for a couple hours a day. Today I talked about character building, becoming a role model, and escaping reality for coaches. I just want to leave you with a quick quote from Lou Holtz, who is a collegiate football coach. He said, "It's a fine thing to have the ability, but the ability to discover the ability in others is the true test." Thank you.